Some narcissists don't even know or realize their ways until they are told. They've been doing this for so long that it's ingrained in them. It's natural to them now, so they don't even see themselves. Think about it like this. If your breath stinks consistently over a long period of time, it'll stop stinking to you. So my first solution is to be 110% real with a narcissist. Signs you're dating a narc. No, I don't mean dating an undercover cop. I should have probably explained that a little better, but no, signs you are dating a narcissist. I've seen this requested a few times, and I feel like it is time to talk about it, since it seems like a lot of you are dealing with narcissists or dating narcissists or coming across narcissists. So sealztheman is going to try his best to break it down, learn how to deal with them, learn what to do with them, figure out why they are the way they are and why they do the things they do, etc. So I'm going to give you 6 signs that you are dating a narcissist, and I'm gonna also give some solutions. I've come across a few myself, so I got some suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for always supporting my channel, watching my videos, sharing them. The appreciation is noticed. Thank you so much. So let's start with the first sign. His self-importance is grand. It's huge. It's bigger than life. This person has to make it their point to show you that they are important, that they are more than valuable, that they are one of a kind. It is their duty to make it known to you of their majesty. You wouldn't even think this person is a human being like us, because the way they make it seem, they are beyond this earth. So when you are in a conversation with a person and they always instill their importance or things they've done for other people or other things or other causes, they find a way to put themselves into the conversation, that is a big sign that they are narcissists. But don't get me wrong, it's okay to talk about the things you've done, the accomplishments you've met, the obstacles you've overcame. That's all good and dandy. But when it comes to narcissists, they make it their point to over exaggerate themselves unnecessarily. Nobody asked them, but they will find a reason to put it in your conversations. The second thing is, this person believes that their specialness and their uniqueness can only be understood by people on the same level or greater, people with high value or a lot of money or high class. So to a narcissist, a regular person is an imbecile to him, a peasant, lower than him or her. And they will make sure you understand that, intentionally and unintentionally. They just want you to know what they said and acknowledge what they said. And the things they say will make you feel like you're all below them. An interesting observance you can make with a narcissist is how he acts around people who doesn't give him any value, and how he acts around people who are of high value that he wants to become or have or possess. The way he acts between these two people are totally different, because for someone who he feels like, or he or she feels like can give him or her no value, he will treat them like trash, like they are peasants to him. But someone he aspires to, or someone who has the possessions that he wants, he or she is going to treat them totally different. So if you're with a person or a narcissist that makes you feel like you are below them, all the conversations feel like they're demeaning, that is a clear sign that he is a narcissist. Number 3, a lack of empathy. I'm gonna give it to you straight. A narcissist does not care what you feel. A narcissist does not care how you feel. All a narcissist care about is getting their word out to you and making you understand and hear them out. That's it. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're bringing a personal experience or something that happened that disturbed you or got you mad or frustrated to this person, a narcissist will not give you that reciprocation that you need. He or she will not give you the support that you're looking for. They will lack care and empathy. And then most times they will make your downfall or your situation of grief or discomfort that you've come to them with about them. They will somehow figure out a way to flip the story back to them. And that leads me to my 4th flag that you're dealing with a narcissist. They will make it their duty to make all of the conversation topics you guys are talking about themselves. If the convo isn't about the narcissist, they will find a way to make it about them. And it's interesting because if you're in a group, right, with your friends and you have one narcissist, if you all are talking about something that doesn't involve him or something that he's not interested in, he or she will probably not talk, they'll act standoffish, or they'll just leave, or they will change the topic. It is so crazy and uncomfortable. I've been in situations where I was in a group with my friends and you have a single narcissist, and I would just sit there and observe him and the way he acts. Everybody's cheery, everybody's talking, laughing, And this guy is just sitting there on his phone or looking away, or, you know, make a fake laugh here and there, like, haha. And lastly, he will try to make the topic about him, or he will change the subject. And we're like, bro, like, we're all having a good time talking about this one topic. Why are you finding a way to change the subject to something you want to talk about? It's not about you. And that's the thing with narcissists. They feel like it's always about them. Listen to your spirit, because most time your spirit will tell you if you're dealing with a narcissist. If you feel like you're starting to get agitated or annoyed by this person because they're making things about themselves, most of the times it's correct. You're right. You're dealing with someone who thinks everything is about them. You're dealing with a narcissist. The fifth sign that you're dealing with a narcissist is that he or she needs acknowledgement. They need admiration. And let me put emphasis on those things. Excessive admiration or excessive acknowledgement. They need that. They feed off of your compliments. They feed off of your positive feedback, because a narcissist cannot take negative feedback, because they can't do no wrong. So when a narcissist comes to you, he's bringing something to you. He's presenting something to you. It's like he's giving you a trophy, right? But the trophy ain't yours. It's his trophy. But he just wants to show you how big and shiny his trophy is. And he or she wants the reaction that they are looking for from you. If you don't give them that reaction they're looking for, they will become upset. Huge signs that you're dealing with a narcissist. Oh, let me go back to topic 4 real quick. Sorry, this is all freestyle. Sealz the man can be all over the place sometimes. But I just remember something as I was looking at my notes. If you bring up your accomplishments, they will try to outdo your accomplishments with their accomplishments. So say, for instance, hey, I made my first knitted blanket today, right? They will find a way to say, you know what? I always thought about making a blanket, and I'll probably be better than you if I do it. They'll joke about it, right? That's one sign that you're dealing with a narcissist. Then you have another case where you two are in the same industry or in the same field or whatever, right? So now I'm a salesperson. Hey man, I just want to let you know, I had a good week this week, man. I had 100 sales, the best sales week I've had so far at this job. This person, the narcissist, will say, oh, 100 sales, that's it? Oh man, I remember my best week was 500 sales. Yeah, that was good times. So instead of congratulating you on your accomplishment, they will take your accomplishment, morph it into their accomplishment, and then exaggerate it, amplify it to show how much better their accomplishment is of yours or compared to yours. It is very hard for a narcissist to congratulate for whatever reason. It's very stressful. One of my closest friends are narcissists, so I go through this a lot, man. It's very hard. And that's why I gotta keep them at a distance, because I love them, but that's another topic, man. It's really hard. And the last but not least point that I wanna bring about a narcissist is they are jealous of people who have things they want, and or they believe that people are jealous of them. So there's no middle ground with narcissists, right? They're either jealous of people or they think people are jealous of them. There's no chill when it comes to narcissists. Or if you find a man who's constantly stirring up the pot and saying someone is jealous of him, or if he randomly claims that a stranger is jealous of him or looking at him strange because of something he has on or the amount of money he's flashed, or if you come across a man who always gives off jealous tendencies around people who are doing well, and it doesn't matter, they don't have to even know this person. All three of those are signs that you are dealing with a narcissist. So those are my flags, so now I want to break it down a little more. This is the tricky thing with narcissists. They are very good at pulling you in the beginning. They can be super charming, damn near perfect, or dreamy even. They can be everything you think you want in a man, right? Because narcissists are tactical. They have premeditative actions. They think about everything but the person they're talking to or dealing with. So best believe if a narcissist wants you, he or she is going to try their very best to put on the very best front for you, to catch you. But once they have you, it is over. That is when they show their true colors. Once they figure they capture you, that's when you'll see things like them dominating all the conversations you have. You notice that they don't have many friends, especially long-term friends. They do a lot of gaslighting and they never say they're sorry. Never. And that they're always right. Most of the time, narcissists do not do these things in the beginning because once again, they're trying to reel you in. They're trying to get you. But once they figure that they got you, they got locks on you, clamps on you, And they figure that you're not going anywhere because once again, they think they are perfect. Why would you go anywhere? That's when you'll see these true colors. So now here are the solutions. Not even necessarily solutions, but things to take into consideration when you are dealing with a narcissist. Because I know I just filled your heads with a lot of scary, traumatic, and headache-filled visions. But as you know, I always try to give solutions. Because once again, this is not a channel for blaming or judging or sending different types of people to damnation. I'm not here for that. I just want to see people do better. So my first solution is to be 110% real with a narcissist, because some narcissists don't even know or realize their ways until they are told. They've been doing this for so long that it's ingrained in them. It's natural to them now, so they don't even see themselves. Think about it like this. If your breath stinks consistently over a long period of time, it'll stop stinking to you. I mean, think about it. People who are used to their ways don't even notice their ways after a while. And until somebody tells them, or somebody of importance tells them, they don't even understand or recognize. They're like, wow, that person is right. Or if they are a very serious narcissist, then they're like, oh, that person's wrong, and I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm good. My second solution is to offer them counsel, therapy, suggestions of a therapist, and professional help. I believe you should offer them external help because they already have their mindset and vision on who you are to them. So that's already done. You need someone out of your circle with the narcissist who can help them, someone they don't know, and someone who knows more than they do in that specific subject. Because if a narcissist feel like you don't know as much as him or know less than him, he or she is not going to respect what you have to say to him or your opinions, etc. Another thing with this suggestion is most narcissists will take offense to this. They will take offense to you offering them professional help because they feel like they are perfect. They feel like they can't do any wrong. And they feel like they don't need no help. And it's very hard, man. It's very hard to be a friend of a narcissist. It's very hard to be in a relationship with a narcissist. But I mean, if you choose to go this route, to stay with this person, to be friends, to keep being friends with this narcissist, then this is a great solution to offer. Not going to guarantee anything, but just putting it out there. And the last but not least solution that I suggest is a funny one because it is a petty one, because Sealz the man has his petty ways too. One thing I used to do when I used to deal with narcissists was match their narcissism. I don't suggest this one, but I'm just giving you a personal story. Something that I did, but I don't suggest you do this. So what I used to do was, if they made a conversation about them, I would flip that and make the conversation about me. And they used to hate that. I used to love just watching their reaction when I did that. So it's kind of like how when a baby whines and you whine as much as them at the same time that they're whining, or even louder, and then they just stop and look at you like confused, like, what are you doing? This is not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be getting attention, not you. Like, they are utterly confused. This is the same thing when you do this to a narc, because their goal is to make things about them. When they encounter a fire that is as big as their fire, they don't know what to do with themselves. So I love to see narcissists meet other narcissists. It's one of the most hilarious encounters you'll see. I remember one time I saw two narcissists battling each other in narcissism. It made me sick, but it made me laugh at the same time. It was a weird feeling. Also, when I did this, it made them realize their narcissistic ways. I actually had one narcissist come to me and say, yo, I don't know if you were doing that on purpose, but man, it made me realize I feel like you were mimicking me a little bit. And I was like, who, me? You felt like I did that? Oh man, no, never that. But in my head, I'm like, heck yeah, I was trying to be a mirror so you can realize how you be acting, man. But one thing I do want to put out there is that, like I said, I'm not judging. All narcissists aren't bad people, you know. Like I said, I have a couple friends who are narcissists, and I love them, man. It's just hard to be around them for a long periods of time. Like I can take them in doses, and they care about me too. But it's just really tough being in the same circle with narcissists. But it's possible. You know, I choose to be their friend and keep being their friend. They're not disrespecting me. I've told them these things. You know, I've made them aware of their narcissistic ways. They're trying to become better, you know, but they slip back sometimes too. But it's all your choice, you know. But in most situations, in a lot of situations, it is not healthy to be dealing with a narcissist, especially a narcissist who doesn't want to become a better person. So they're not all bad people, you know. But like I said, I always want to see people do better for themselves. Hopefully a narcissist could see this video and decide to change their ways and to become a better person, a better friend, a better lover, whatever. So hopefully this helps. Thank you for coming to one of my random topic videos again. Because you know I talk about it all. But thank you. And you know, my channel is based on understanding the mind of a good man, and sometimes there are some good men who are struggling with things like this, and I like to talk about topics like this. You know, I want to see people do better. So make sure y'all have a good day. Thank you for your support as always, and I'll see you at my next video. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Bye.